All right, we can see here that we have our content blitz all wrapped up. The ads are off, which means the ad set is on, this delivery is off, which means each ad has a chance to at least get 400 impressions here. So when I click in, I'm going to sort here by click-through rate, link click-through rate. So that's the only one we care about. We don't want click-through rates on the ads. We want people that are interested in moving through. And as you can see, really all of these did phenomenal. We know our market well, so maybe this was a little bit of cheating. Usually we see at least half below 1% or somewhere above one, and usually we take our champions that are like 2.5 to 3% or higher, but we could see we're up in the 8 range here, which is awesome. So what I'll do is we'll probably take our top 3 or 4, and then we'll look into a preview of what's worked the best here. So we may go back to Canva and know exactly what that was, but we can always get a sense for what the theme is here. So ad one, we can see the champion is it's challenging to discover shoes that both alleviate pain and align with personal style. It's a big note. So we know that people are looking for a better shoe, but they don't think the shoes out there are stylish. We'll see some similarities as we go along. This is almost the same thing, just worded differently. Challenging to find footwear that supports long hours without compromising style. We know that that's related to industry workers, people on their feet a lot, like healthcare, nurses, doctors, industry people, restaurant, bartenders, all that. So that's awesome. And we see, I'm excited, a positive note there, to find a brand that blends fashion with function. Awesome. And lastly, the fourth one, it's challenging to find shoes that relieve foot pain without additional costs. So this is kind of an expensive shoe. So maybe we don't use this one, but the top 3 are phenomenal. We kind of have we kind of know our market message here. We're talking about awesome style shoes, and we're talking about alleviating foot pain. I will note that the owner of this brand doesn't necessarily like to lean into the foot pain of things, but we do find that that does work well. So there's a little bit of a mixed feelings between using that, but for this exercise, we'll just use these to inspire our next round, and we'll give you an idea. We already have the shoe. It looks really good on that ad. We want to make it pop a little bit more. We want it to be the focus, and we're going to create ads around how phenomenal this messaging is. So we'll open up a Canva sheet and we'll be back with a nice design, or using a template that one of your designers already has created, or maybe we go back to a third-party designer. Either way, we know our message now to test in the market. So we'll see what that looks like. All right, so here we go. Beautiful template that we've been using for a while. We can see that we have a brand name in there, walking shoes. We do want to make sure everyone knows these are specifically for walking shoes. And then we have this nice deep heel cut and alleviate foot pain. So this handles 2 things. It's this first round wins alleviate foot pain with personal style. We don't really need to tell someone it's a great style. They can see that for themselves. We can see that it's supports long hours without compromising style. So the shoe can handle long hours without sacrificing style. Maybe we make it a little bit more sexy. The shoe handles, without sacrificing style. We want that to be very clear and cut. Um, Speaking of cut, we do want to call out like maybe deep heel cut here. Maybe we want to say that this is like a, you know, proprietary. We could say a number of things, but I want to keep it here that this alleviates foot pain. Maybe I make this just a smidge bigger. Because I do want that to be a call out, alleviate foot pain with a deep heel cut, and the shoe handles long hours without sacrificing style. So there we have it. Next up is we will create many versions of this, 2 or 3, maybe with changing out this bottom here, maybe changing out all walking shoes to something that's maybe like a claw for workers, claw long hours, just something that resonates here. And then we'll create 3 different styles, 4 different messages. So then we have 12 ads to test in the market with that simple message. So we know exactly what's resonating with our market here. And we're going to take that, we're going to take action with it. Now it's important to note, we really don't want to take this verbatim. We want to go like, hey, it's challenging to find footwear. No, we're already giving you the solution, so it's not challenging anymore. We solved your challenge. We have the product that solves your challenge. So this is it. This will probably do really good. We'll test this out in the market today. So that is the AdBrew method. Anytime you need to test new messaging in the market, that's the way to go. Otherwise, you do take what's already working and you just reiterate it. And we already know this works. We kind of did our test just to know, and just to show this recording, how we go about creating champion ads that really resonate. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and we'll see you in the next video.